Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this course Certification in Quantity Surveying, and we are learning about taking out the quantities of the concreting. So now first we have learned about the concreting in foundation columns. Now we are looking for the concreting in the columns. Let me just fastly tell you about what the clause has to say about the length of the and height of the column measurement. The column shall be measured from the top of the column base to the underside of the first floor slab and subsequently from the top of the floor slab to the above floor's bottom. That means if I want to measure the height of this column, I have to measure from the top of this slab to the bottom of this slab. Okay, so now if I want to take out the quantities, what is the total height given is at 3.4 meter. That is been mentioned over here. Okay, so from that, if I want to get these quantities, I have to deduct the width, the depth of the slab from top and depth of the slab from bottom. So I have to deduct the quantity of the slab depth from twice, length of the slab depth twice. That is 3.4 meter is the total height, that is from the bottom of the slab to the top of the slab is given. From that, 0.2 is a slab thickness I'm deducting from one's top and from one's from bottom. So that means I'm getting 3.4 minus 0.2 minus 0.2, that is a 3 meter is the effective depth of this column, and with which we are going to calculate the quantities. Now the purpose of this video is totally about letting you know how to calculate the actual and effective depth of the column. So because that is what the depth we will be using for taking out the quantities various related to the steel quantity also. So for concreting, it is very essential to learn and take out the quantities which are actually effective while taking out. Because in a construction, what happens if you are taking a mistake by 10 to 20 centimeters also, there is a huge amount getting diverted from not expected diversion. So that we have to focus on. So in a simple terms, this one talks about now we have calculated the effective length of the column. Now if I want to measure the area of and concrete quantity into this column, this rectangular column, the size of the column is 0.4 by 0.3 meter. Okay, so we have the concrete quantity calculation is obviously always it is length into breadth into height, right? So we have length as a 0.4, breadth as a 0.3, and a total effective length, the height of the column that we have calculated is a 0.3. So that value comes out to be 0.36 meter cube. Next one is other type of column, that's a circular one, where we have the formula pi by 4 d square to measure the area of that column, where d is the diameter of that column, into the height that we have calculated a few slides back. So that what's the formula for the quantity calculation of the concrete volume? That's a pi by 4 d square into the height. So pi by 4, I'm going to put d is the diameter of this column, that's a 0.4, and the total height, that's the effective height, is a 3 meter. With this, the value comes out with 0.377 meter cube. So this was a very crisp about what exactly how you are going to calculate the RCC columns quantity. So we'll be learning more in detail as we are going to calculate more and more. So with this, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.